Welcome to this ceremonial healing channel. On this beautiful morning here on sacred Wadandi here in the southwest of Australia. I've chosen a special place this morning for the ceremonial healing service. This is a place where the women came and gathered and did their ceremonies. And it is with respect that I enter this space this morning and to hold this ceremony. And I can understand why they chose this space. For there is a sharp valley that I'm in the depths of. And there's water that runs through this valley, pushing through into the ocean, not more than half a kilometre down the way. Feels like we're deep in the womb in this spot, and it's most appropriate that we continue the ceremony of birth here this morning. Last week we looked at the journey from conception through to the moment of birth and calming any stress in our systems that we may carry from that journey we took. We looked at the nutrition of the food we digested in the womb as we developed. And opened the question of how can we support the women through that rite of passage to the moment of birth. And this series is very personal to me at this time because my wife is deep in her journey and close to birthing our second child. So as I look at this personally, I bring it on the collective too. Addressing these matters of how we can restore our faith and trust in the Divine Mother, the faith and trust we might lose as we move through these rites of passage and not feel supported through them. We try and sedate and control these experiences on our terms, rather than flowing and trusting and surrendering. Knowing that we are all being held and cared for in this school of life by her guiding hand. So today we want to look at the birth story, particularly for women and their varying experiences of birth. It could have been a calm, gentle process at home, perhaps, or even a more deeply traumatic, challenging time. in a hospital. And some women have different experiences for different children in their care. And perhaps heal some of that trauma through a second pregnancy and a second birth, or a multiple birth. So the full spectrum of experience is brought into this space. We're not here to engage with it mentally and look at whatever was right or wrong about that experience and how we were cared for through it. We're just here to feel whatever that experience was for us, whether as the mother directly birthing the child, or a father by the side, friend or relative, or the child itself. We all have some connection to the story of birth. And as with all of these ceremonies, I invite you to have a glass of water close at hand that we will use to complete the ceremony, drinking in the Holy Spirit through the water, replenishing our system from whatever wishes to come into this space this morning and at this time. So let us take a few deep breaths together. Really just dropping into this container. I invite you to join me by closing the eyes and turning inwards. And to just open a space for the birth story. To come into your awareness. Whatever that means for you. And again, we are talking about the birth story that resulted in a healthy birth here. We will open a space for other experiences at another time. A stillbirth experience, for example. This isn't a space right now to bring that into it. Just feel whatever is in the heart as you touch upon the theme of birth. Breathe it in and welcome whatever is here. The feeling is valid, and your experience is valid. Everyone deserves the invitation to feel at peace with the birth story. For all parties involved. To feel sure and at ease that there is a guiding hand at work. Guiding the journey of creation from this moment of birth onwards to the time of death. To know that we are not alone. We have the support of guides and guardians that love us unconditionally. The medium between the Divine Mother and us. The bridge. Call in that support now. May it caress the heart. Take off any weight of guilt, judgment, and confusion. Mother is calling us home. Mother is calling us home. Mother is calling us home. Waters of life, carry me home. Waters of life, carry me home. Waters of life, carry me home. Ancestors of this land, carry me home. Ancestors of this land, carry me home. Ancestors of this land, carry me home. May we all drop into the magic and the mystery of our birth story. Feel the wonder and awe. Marvel at the courage it takes to enter that experience for all involved. I invite you to join me in taking in the waters now. Feeling that Holy Spirit washing through the heart, cleaving it of any burden from the past. The birth story is the present moment. It is always here. Open the eyes and see. Thank you for joining me for this ceremony today. May we walk in beauty. May we walk in peace. Blessings, dear one.